Hi you guys, welcome back in. So we've already gone through the For Whoever for the week. We've already done the abundance reading for the week. So now it is time to move on to love and relationships. Hopefully you all are doing very well this week. Like I said, these have been pre-recorded, but I know I've kind of popped in and out of here this past week. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how these timelines work together this way. It's very interesting. But let's see what wants to come through. I'm going to give these 2 good shuffles. 2 of them, alright. There's 1. Give me 1 more, we'll split it here. Sound check if you are wearing headphones. As usual, we are joined today by the birds, so please, if you are wearing headphones, make sure they are not at a too terribly loud volume, because they like to yell. They have things to say to you too. So, alright. First and foremost, we've got the skunk. Something in the air? Uh-oh. Didn't we have Valentine? We had Valentine's Day this past week. Yeah. The squirrel. This came up in the For Whoever reading earlier this week. Okay, the skunk, the squirrel, the wolf. I was fine up until the wolf came out. Interesting. So essentially, I do feel as though that there may be something in the air. Maybe something that doesn't smell too good, or maybe something that is trying to be covered by something else, because it is a skunk surrounded by flowers. You know how those work. And then we've also got the squirrel with the feeder, and so that tells me that a higher power is stepping in. With this wolf, the wolf is kind of the lone wolf. He kind of does things by himself unless he's found a mate or is with a pack. But in this particular instance, I believe that he is alone. I don't see any wolves in the background here. You could be searching for something. Your luck with relationships could very well not be the best. And that could be why the squirrel is here. To give it a divine timing, so to speak. It's very interesting. I'm going to use the Souls on Fire. Oh my goodness. We have the Lovers and the 4 of Wands. Interesting. Definitely can tell that this is a love reading. But I don't know, I feel as though that you may not have had the best of luck with this. You may feel as though you might be alone. Saw the 5 of Wands. Hello. Come on. There you go. Do that 2 more times, and then we will pull the cards here. There is something about this energy that does make me feel kind of sad, kind of melancholy. This wolf is looking right at the squirrel. Maybe you feel as though it may not happen unless it is divinely timed. Interesting. Alright, let's see where we're going with the squirrel. Like I said, this is the Souls on Fire Tarot by Mary Jo Cranmore and Juliet Gilden. Alright, what you got for the squirrel? We got the Hermit. Okay. Page of Wands. 3 of Swords. Yep. I feel as though your luck may have not been the best. You may have had inspired and passionate starts, but this 3 of Swords tells me all I need to know. Woof. The squirrel for me, please. The squirrel and its feeder. Knight of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. And 1 plus 9 is 10. I'm going to take a look at that Knight of Pentacles when I get to it. Then clarify the wolf for me, please. The lone wolf. Six of Wands. King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for me, please. Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, and underneath we've got the Empress. Give me just a second here. Clarify the page energy for me, please. Give me one for one and one for the other. That's what I figured. For the Knight of Wands, we got the Four of Swords, and for the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Seven of Pentacles. The one that jumped out, the one that I took, was the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, Ten of Pentacles. I do feel as though that with this particular type of energy, you are in a healing process. Let me just put it that way. With that Four of Swords, with the Page of Wands, I do feel as though that you have been inspired. You've wanted to step forward with other people, but I feel as though it just hasn't worked. And the Knight of Pentacles coming in here with the Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Empress. I feel as though that even though it hasn't quite worked out for you, I feel as though that you are an incredible individual. With the Empress energy here, I feel as though that you have stepped into your power. You do have a lot of emotion. You do have a lot of love to give. But I feel as though that you haven't found that right person. And that's why I feel as though the Two of Cups is here right smack dab in the middle. Because I feel as though that's kind of the focus right now with you. Is why haven't I found that person? So why haven't you? I mean, you've got all of the wonderful, Ace of Pentacles underneath. All of the wonderful makeup here for it. Not actual makeup. You're not trying to hide from anybody. But what I'm saying is that it looks like you're on the road, healing from the past issues, understanding that with the Nine of Pentacles, you have to be happy with yourself, and you are setting boundaries. So why hasn't that happened yet? Judgment, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. Oh. Okay. Okay. So, this could be the reading, and this could only be for some of you. Some of you could have had a choice to make. Some of you could have had a choice to make. And I feel as though that it was kind of a traditional choice, your head or your heart. Your head or your heart. And I feel as though that one of them was your divine masculine, or your counterpart. Let's just put it that way. I feel as though, because with this being unfolded here, it makes more sense why something didn't smell right in the beginning. Some of you could have made a difficult decision, and I feel as though that you may have picked the wrong one. I know, nobody likes to hear that, and I'm not saying the fault is yours, because, we all go through these different cycles, and it is what it is. It is what it is, and you did the best that you could at that current choice, and you made your decision. I do feel as though that you were this close to ending up with your divine counterpart, because you know who you are. Ooh. But the only reason why you know who you are is because you know what you don't want. You could have... Okay. I see, says the blind man. Okay. So, you maybe didn't feel as though that you were in this power yet. You didn't feel as though that maybe you deserved this divine masculine, this divine counterpart. And so you chose the other choice. And when you chose the other choice, you come to find out that that's not really what you wanted, because it ended like this. And this led to this. which led to these: 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords. That communication of I deserve better, I don't deserve this, that clarity came in, and there was your power. Oh God, I literally feel like I just said this. I felt like I have been a repeat record. I've switched decks. I have used 3 different decks all week. So none of the decks are the same, but that undercurrent message is the same. Sometimes we make wrong choices and end up back, and they're not the fact that they're wrong choices. They're not wrong choices. Sometimes we make choices that end up having us go back through repeat lessons for us to understand stuff like this. To understand that we are powerful, that we hold the power, and what we want is actually really what we want. And one way or the other, whether it's head or heart, what we truly desire and what is truly meant for us always comes back. We always end up exactly where we need to be. So with this particular type of energy, I feel as though that you started here, you made a choice, you went here, and then this choice brought you all the way back here. And now you're back here again, or will soon be back here. And now you understand that when it comes to making that choice, not to go this way, because it'll just take you right on back. You're going to go this way. And you're going to go towards this. Okay? Okay. You guys got this. This week really has been about reassuring you guys. It has been about making sure that you guys are emotionally fulfilled before you step out of that energy. It's you making yourself centered. You make sure that you feel that abundant energy, that high vibrational energy. You deserve to be happy. And that's where the happiness starts. It starts with this 9 of Pentacles. It starts with you. I feel like all week that has been the one thing that I've drilled into you guys is it starts with you. What was this? What was this? Yeah, because the 4 whoever was release control to gain control. You had to release control. You had to give up in order to get what you wanted. And then with the money in abundance, you were receiving help at rock bottom, but you had to release and end up at rock bottom in order for that help to come in. See how this is all kind of folding in on oneself? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but it wouldn't be the first time. So, wow. Just wow. And again, I've used completely different decks, except for the nature portals. What they said. Zodiac signs that show up, we've got Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio. And water signs. We have a set. We've got the King and Queen of Cups. So I'll take Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Libra. That is what I see. You tell him, Anastasia. You tell him. I don't know why it's like I don't know why they stop. Alright, the one that jumped out, serendipity. Serendipity. I feel like I don't need to pull anymore. I don't know why that's never happened. You're headed towards a much better place among the chaos and conflict. She wants out. I'm going to let them out after this. But you have to remember that you are blessed. You do need to remember that you are blessed. This cycle will end. Even though it feels like it won't, it's going to. A change in the wind. So don't feel as though that you're out in the cold. Hey, look. Unfinished symphony. And a leg up. You're going to get out of this. You're going to get out of this. Sometimes we all just need a little reset. That's what I feel like this energy is. I feel as though that you have gone through it, and right now you just really need to focus on oneself. Focus on you. Because you can't pour from an empty cup. I'm not saying your cup is empty, but you did just try to give it away, and it didn't work. It's time to heal. Okay? Okay. Alright guys, this is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helped, and hopefully when this choice comes around again, we'll know this time. We'll know. So, thank you very much for joining me today. This was wonderful, and I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.